Have you ever wondered who truly were the first people to call North America home? Imagine a land where millions flourished long before any European foot ever touched its soil, a tapestry of diverse nations with profound cultures and unbroken legacies that still thrive today. This is the story of the native peoples of North America, the original inhabitants of this vast continent, whose history stretches back tens of thousands of years. Long before the arrival of Europeans, the ancestors of Native Americans embarked on a remarkable migration from Asia. Crossing the icy expanse of the Bering Land Bridge, possibly guided by early domesticated dogs, they ventured into the unknown between 40,000 and 14,000 years ago. Some even traveled by sea, settling along the western shores and beyond. But why did they choose this path? What dreams and hopes filled their hearts as they stepped onto new lands? Archaeological footprints tell us of their earliest presence through relics like spearheads and monumental earthworks, revealing a progression from nomadic hunters to vibrant civilizations. During the Archaic period, many shifted to more permanent settlements, cultivating crops, building vast ceremonial mounds, and weaving intricate social fabrics of community and spirituality. Imagine the vast sites such as Watson Brake and Poverty Point, ancient centers that blossomed across the landscape, hubs of trade and tradition. Within these societies blossomed beliefs in higher powers and spirits, reverence for nature, and societal values emphasizing community above self. Women were not sidelined. Instead, they often led or advised governance, holding respected roles in shaping their nations. By the time of the first European footprints at L'Anse aux Meadows nearly 1,000 years ago, more than 500 distinct nations dotted the continent, each with unique languages, rituals, and territories stretching from the Arctic cold of the Inuit to the sun-drenched southwest Pueblos. These nations were not static. They engaged in alliances, conflicts, treaties, and trade, their histories far richer than the simplistic myths handed down through centuries. Their origin stories often contrast with Western archaeological narratives, reminding us that history is not one story but many, told through the voices of those who lived it. Scholars like Michael G. Johnson emphasized the dynamism of these peoples, migration, conquest, and cultural diffusion long before European contact, painting a picture of a living, breathing continent teeming with life and diversity. Agriculture transformed many societies. The introduction of maize from the peoples of Mesoamerica ignited a slow but profound shift toward settled farming communities. Alongside beans and squash, known as the Three Sisters, these crops sustained populations and symbolized an elegant harmony with the environment, emphasizing mutual support among plants as a metaphor for society itself. Yet hunting remained a vital part of life for many tribes, especially on the Great Plains, where vast herds of buffalo roamed the sweeping grasslands. Monumental sites like Cahokia stood as testimony to advanced urban planning, trade routes, and social organization, rivaling many cities of their time. Spirituality permeated every aspect of life. Indigenous beliefs imbued the universe with life and power, fostering gratitude and respect. Rituals marked the changing seasons, the first harvests, and healing ceremonies led by medicine men and women who blended herbal knowledge with deep spiritual insight. Their wisdom gave us early forms of aspirin and anesthetics, inventions born from centuries of observation and reverence for the natural world. Contrary to harsh stereotypes, Native American societies engaged in complex warfare, diplomacy, and governance. Battles, treaties, and prisoner exchanges were common, reflecting sophisticated political systems. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy, for example, united 5 nations under a democratic system that later inspired the founders of the United States. Daily life varied widely. Homes ranged from portable teepees to sun-baked adobe pueblos, built by skilled women who held essential roles in community life. Children learned their ways through storytelling, music, and dance, passing knowledge from one generation to the next. These cultural expressions served not merely as entertainment, but as vital threads weaving identity, history, and healing. Despite centuries of colonization, violence, and forced displacement that decimated populations and sought to erase native cultures, native peoples of North America endure. The myth of the vanishing Indian is just that, a myth. Today, millions proudly identify as Native Americans, cultivating language, traditions, and activism to reclaim their rightful place in history. Why does this story matter now? It challenges us to reconsider history from perspectives too often marginalized or silenced. It calls us to honor resilience amid hardship and to recognize the contributions indigenous nations have made to culture, agriculture, science, and governance. The legacy of these first peoples is not a relic of the past, but a vibrant force shaping the present and future. In learning their story, we glimpse the depth and richness of human experience on this continent, understanding that the land we share holds memories older than recorded time. The journey of the native peoples is a testament to survival, innovation, and spiritual connection, inviting us all to listen, respect, and learn. Enjoyed the video? Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. See you in the next one.